Hello everybody, welcome to Mii Paintings. I'm Veronika Mii and I prepared another painting tutorial for you. I'll be using all these beautiful rainbow colors for my special double swipe acrylic pour, and then I would like to create something special on my rainbow pour. These are the colors which I'll be using. This is the consistency. It's like honey or like whipped cream. It shouldn't be too thick, but also it shouldn't be too thin. The consistency of your colors is the key to have a nice pour with beautiful cells. So this is yellowish green, Indian yellow, cadmium orange, cadmium red, mauve, cerulean blue, and this one, this dark one, is dark blue, which will be my first swiping color, and my second swiping color will be white. I make my own pouring medium from PVA glue. I use 60% of PVA glue, 40% of water, and usually I mix 1 part of acrylic colors and 1 part of pouring medium, but it depends on the brand of colors which you're using. Sometimes you have to put more pouring medium, sometimes less. It depends what brand you're using. I'm using these from Lucas Krill Studio, and also this green is from Goya. So that's the colors which I'm using. I buy them in local art shop, but I'm sure you can order them somewhere online. Also, I put 2 drops of silicone oil in each color, in my swiping colors as well, in my white as well, but I will be pouring my white base, which doesn't have any silicone. So white base doesn't have any silicone, and the rest of them has got 2 drops of silicone oil, and it helps with nice cells. Oops. A little bit dirty, that doesn't matter, because I will pour my white here on my canvas, which is size 20 times 30 centimeters, and I want to cover the whole canvas with white base. Now I'm going to pour this line of white here in the middle as well, like this. And I can start pouring my colors. I start with this turquoise here on this edge, then my yellowish green, and I'll be making these puddles of colors. Perfect. Now it's time to pour my blue color here on this edge. It's dark blue, and I'm gonna create my first swipe with this dark blue color, which creates a nice contrast in my colors. I'm using this piece of plastic, which is a great tool for swiping. I don't know where I got it from, but it's a piece of plastic and it works well. So I just put it on this edge and then push down, gently, all down. Let's use my heat gun to pop some of these cells. And look at that, that's beautiful. But it's not finished yet. It's time for my second swipe. I love creating these double swipes because I always get a beautiful mixture of all colors all together. I know some of you might think I'm crazy, but I love doing this because it helps me to create amazing mixtures. So let's pour my white here on this edge and make a reverse swipe with the same plastic sheet. So And I know you think I'm crazy because I've ruined it. This is complete disaster. But let's show you a little magic. Put all of these colors in each corner. And look at that! Look at all of these beautiful rainbow cells. Such a perfect combination of colors. And these thin cells are perfect for my future embellishment. So I'm gonna let this dry for about 5 days and then I'm gonna show you what to do next. My pour is dry and it turned out amazing. These cells look so cool, and now it's time to turn it into 3D looking piece, and for that I'll be using my Arteza acrylic marker, and this time I will be using gold and hopefully it will create some beautiful golden bubbles. So I just need to shake it and then I pumped the tip. It has got tips like this, the big one, but also a smaller one, which is great. Because then you can paint the thin lines, which I just need right now. And I will put the link in the description box for you if you'll be interested in these. So now we can start. Let's decide where to draw my first bubble. So I think I'm going to start here. Perfect, that will be my first bubble, and then I will continue painting bigger and smaller bubbles and create an interesting background. So that's done, and now you can't see the shine, but look at that. Wow, look at the amazing shine of the gold marker. Now I need to fill all these gaps with gold, and then I start working on a little bit of shading. So everything is covered with gold. Look at the shine. And now I can start working on the shading. So I'm going to show you a little detail and show you how to create beautiful shades and create a 3D effect. So let's start here on this one. On the top one I put a little bit of black acrylic color here on my plastic sheet, and I've got this type of brush. I don't know where I got this from. It's an old brush, but it works well for blending. This tip is good. Or I also have got this kind of brush. This is size 7. These kind of brushes are good for blending your colors. So I put my brush in water and then put a little bit of this black here and create a shade here on the top of my bubble or pebble. I don't know how to call it. And then I put my brush back in the water again and I try to blend this black and create a nice shade. Perfect. Now I can use my white. So again, I put my brush in water, put a little bit of this white here, and create a white line here. Nice. My black is dry now, so I can, it's dry, so I can use my acrylic marker with thin tip and paint little reflection here on the top. Like that, and then maybe one here as well, but my white is still dry, so let's wait for it to get dry and then I can continue making the rest of them. And at the end I will create shades around my pebbles, the darker golden shade, but I will show you that later on. So all of my colorful water drops are painted, and now the last step, I would like to paint some nice shadow underneath my water drops. So I'm going to show you a little detail. And for that I'll be using my acrylic marker. I just need to shake it, pump it, and then I can draw a nice little shade underneath my water drop. It's a little bit tricky for me because my camera is in my way, but hopefully you'll be able to see that. So, oops, never mind. And I'll be blending this with wet brush because I want just a tiny shade, not a big one, because that doesn't look that great. So I put my brush in water and tap it on a tissue. This is size 2, and try to blend this shade so it's smoother and not that dark. Just a tiny shade. Oops, too much water. Perfect, like that. So it's not very visible, but it adds that 3D effect. It looks like it's standing out from that gold. So I'm going to finish the rest of them and show you the finished result. And here's the result of my special rainbow water drops. They look like little gemstones to me. And these water drops actually symbolize the tears of people who suffered past year. It has been a very difficult year, but tears are good because they heal your soul. And I see the light at the end of this dark tunnel. Well, I hope this tutorial was inspirational for you. Look at the shine of this gold. And I hope you learned something new from me. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. You can also join my Facebook group, which is called Create With Me, and show us your beautiful art. Thank you very much for watching this special tutorial. I wish you happiness and good health. And create, because when you create and paint, it makes you happy. I can't wait to see you soon. Bye.